Our electoral processes based on the power of money. And that is why, even now, I would say that there are some leaders who don't qualify to be in leadership because they don't qualify to be in leadership, but because they have the power of money to be able to influence the leadership. Then, even without meritocracy, they happen to automate or to be automated by the system through rewarding into leadership. Unfortunately, they are not able to deliver. Okay, very well. I've heard a few people say that probably an MP can use 300 million and the president can use 4 to 10 billion, but I don't believe that is the case. Because if you're a leader with qualified capacities, why spend 300 million? And as a president, why spend more than 10 billion? And if you spend more than 10 billion as a presidential candidate, during your 5-year period, you don't even get a salary equal to that amount. As a member of parliament, that probably you want to narrow to, if you spend 300 million, high possibility is that you may not add up to that amount for your salary. So why do you want to get into a process that is so expensive for you to get? Maybe these people have been looking for political fame. Maybe that's what they're looking for. But the question that we would ask ourselves, what is in that basket? I would say that politics, when one gets into politics, I think this is one of the most easiest way to get money. There are huge allowances. Politicians are able to influence even money to come to themselves from the exchequer. And that is why anyone and anybody would like to venture or would like to throw themselves into politics. Because, like, for example, when this parliament just came in, we saw that the first sessions of their parliamentary processes is about how much money are we going to get paid? How much money are the parliamentary committees being paid? How many trips would we like to make? And what is the first trip that we want to make in the first parliamentary year? So that's why everybody would like to get into politics, because I would say, it's not about really 100% serving the people of Kenya. It's about how much money am I going to get into my pocket. And that is why leadership in the Republic of Kenya is wanting, but politics is not wanting. We have enough politicians in this country, but we don't have leaders. We don't have managers of government. We don't have people who can manage constituencies, who can manage counties, who can manage the government of the Republic of Kenya. We need managers and learn away from politicians. Unfortunately, and what is the electoral process? Unfortunately, this is a process in Kenya. I would say, like Warren Patrick Lumumba or other leaders in the continent have alluded to, that in Kenya, when you are celebrated as a person who know very much on how to use filthy language to pull voters to yourself, or maybe you are celebrated as a person who has stolen so much in government, then you become a politician and you run for political office. And people, we have seen several people in government in Kenya. This is not new, it is there, that you steal in government, you have cases in court, and you become so famous because you have cases in court and you have been able to manipulate the court processes, and then you run away with it, and then the next thing you do, I become famous, so what you do, you run for political seats. I think we are slowly losing our meaning for governance in Kenya, and it's already lost. Actually, it's already lost. So political rewarding now comes in here, that we have so and so from which region, he brought us this and this number of votes, because he was able to throw several filthy words or was able to manipulate the mind of voters by telling them 2-3 lies. And now, because they managed to bring this number of votes from a particular region through talking, then they are rewarded politically. But the question is, do they qualify? Do they merit for that political, whether it's cabinet position, whether it is diplomatic mission position?